This is K9KEN from hamradionation.com. Going to talk about Ham Radio Deluxe's webpage update. Did you know that you can have Ham Radio Deluxe update your webpage with your current frequency, mode, timestamp, and the current radio that you're running? Let's take a look at that. You go up here to Tools, come down to Webpage Updates. You get this little pop-up here. First, you're going to want to enable it. Okay, now in order for this to work, you're going to need to create an HTML temp file or a template file. I've already created a simple little file here, as you can see. These here are the tokens that are available for this page. You got your frequency, the mode, the radio, and the timestamp. Those need to be incorporated into the HTML file. So here I've got my frequency displaying here, the mode, the radio that I'm currently running, and the timestamp, the time that I've been spotted last. You're going to need to create that, point to that with their browse, and browse to the file or the template that you created. Put that there. You want to set your update for like every 5 minutes would probably be good. You don't want to go too low like every minute, because a lot of hosts will start to ban your account if you're logging in every minute all day long. So set it for 5 minutes or something like that. You don't want to go too high either, because you want the timestamp and stuff to be current, so your users or your friends can actually see when you're online and figure out where to find you, so on and so forth. So down here we got the FTP settings. You're going to need to know this stuff. The address and login for your FTP account. For most of you people that are familiar with HTML, that this is old news to you, and you pretty much know all of this stuff. If you are not aware of your host name and your root directory and stuff like that, contact your system administrator or your IP service, and they will be able to give you that information with some login information. Let's see. Once you got this all filled in here, you're going to want to test the FTP server to make sure it's doing a connection. I'll do a test on here, mine, or check the update. It was successful and everything, so everything's good. And let's see. This is the output that would be uploaded to the website. This is the same file that I created over here. Stripping out the HTML tags and stuff and formatting it over here real nicely. You want to be creative and spiff this up and make it look cool and everything. That's up to you. I suggest it. So that's how you get Ham Radio Deluxe to update your web page. Get it every couple of minutes so it's current. If you're real handy with some HTML, you can actually do some ifs, ands, or buts and kind of get it not to display when there isn't a current upload. Say it's expired after 10 minutes or something, and then hide the web page so it doesn't show on your web page. But that's a little more advanced. It's not something we're going to go into now, but if you're an HTML guru, that should be no sweat for you. I'm Ken, K9KEN from Ham Radio Nation. I hope this gave you a little bit of insight on how to get your Ham Radio Deluxe to update your web page. There's not a whole lot of variables in the template as it sits. Hopefully somewhere down the line they'll start enabling some kind of tags out of the logbook, so on and so forth, so this can be a little more detailed. But in the meantime, have a good day. 73 K9KEN.